I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakson.
I am Francisco Cerundolo,
and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Bonjour, tennis fans. Here we are. It's Paris. It's the Paris Masters. It is Rafael NADAL going for his first ever Paris Masters title. He's got Tommy Paul standing in his way. This will be a tough test, but there's something about this tournament that I've seen it this year already, and there seems to be a few pieces falling into place for one man during tournaments, and that would be the man Rafael NADAL. When there seems to be a tough draw, when there seems to be adversity against him, other forces seem to act. And right now, we've seen Medvedev disappear. Right now, Shapovalov is down a set against Kalenia Busta. He's not having to play Batista Agut today. He's playing Tommy Paul. Who's next? I mean, great to see you all in anyway. We've got David in. Thanks for David for covering those streams earlier. Quite epic to see Gilles Simon doing the business in his last ever tournament. I mean, what a credit to the sport this guy is, and he's giving the French fans all that they can handle. Great to have MJ back in, saying, God wanted me to jinx Nadal, David, apparently. Well, let us know how you think Nadal's going to get on this evening in this matchup. Place your predictions in that live chat right now. Right, we are here, and I'm going to give you my predictions straight off the bat, and I'm going big. I'm going big for Rafael Nadal here today. I think it's going to be straight sets. There's some people saying, we think it's going to be a closer one. We think Tommy Paul's going to take a set. I don't think so. I think Rafael Nadal comes out here. He means business. He knows he wants this tournament. He's got a great new outfit. I think he gets it done in straight sets. I think it's going to be a 6-3. And I think it's going to be maybe a 6-2 in the second. I think it's going to be comfortable. But let's go to the live chat and see what they have to say. Hoo-ha! Saying 6-3, 6-3. We got a 6-4, 6-3 from MJ. Anybody else? MJ saying, Ben is here. No, JG, we're doomed. JG will be here soon. Do not worry. He is on his way. He is currently traveling as fast as a train can take him to get back in time for this match. Luckily, it got delayed by a little bit, thanks to Gilles Simon. Sort of slowed the progress of the matches today. And Ems is in. How are you doing, Ems? Saying, I'm so excited with the Rafa emoji there. Great to see that one being pulled out the bag. Almino in, going Tommy Paul in straight sets here. Are you sure, Almino? Are you just trying to throw a cat amongst the pigeons? That's what it looks like a little bit. M's with Rafa in 3. That sounds like a standard Rafa fan. Just not confident, but not confident enough. And there's our first double fault from Rafa as I say that. I feel like his shot-making ability is going to be too much for Tommy Paul. As much as I think Tommy Paul's a great indoor hardcourt player, just don't think it's enough. We're up against the guy with the most Grand Slams ever. Here he is, serving at 40-15. Let first service. If you are just joining anyway, I know I always say it, but I'm here to remind you, please hit the like button on the video and please subscribe to the channel. Come on. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers. It helps us out. And all it does is just help with algorithms so that we get found by more tennis fans. Rafa into the net with that first serve. Predominantly trying to go down the tee on the Juice side. It's a second serve. Great outfit. Looks like a good one. sure JG will be happy with it. Great forehand. Tommy Paul playing defense. It's a good lob there from Tommy Paul, though. Rafa gets back. He's looped it up. It lands in. Tommy Paul keeps the rally alive. And they're back into it again. Reset. Well played, but into the net from Rafa there. Tommy Paul giving him more than he could handle there in that rally. That's for sure. Toronto. Right, 40-30. What has Rafa got? He was looking so good at the start there. Just falling off a little bit here. I don't know. Tommy Paul coming into it. He's been playing well in recent weeks as well. We know Tommy Paul. I think he sort of blew himself on the scene, wasn't it, with a win over Dimitrov, I believe. Was it Australian Open? I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it was. When he sort of... I think it was back in 2020 as well. Start of 2020. Right, Rafa serving. Great serve out wide. Good volley. Tommy Paul gets there. Oh, my word. Tommy Paul has found a winner out of nowhere. Literally nowhere. He was out the court.
Tommy Paul. 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 Tommy Paul.
Incredible shot. First serves in from Rafa. Tommy Paul gone for a big shot, but misses and gives Rafa the advantage there. I mean, I'm saying that there's that Tommy ball. David crying at this button. Tommy Paul. Right, Rafa serving. Advantage. Get that light a little bit lower. Good serve. And it is wide. And Rafa does manage to hold. Well done to him. It looked like it was going to be a comfortable one at the start. Ended up being far from that, I have to say. Even though it was far from comfortable, I want to get some life going in this match. Come on, Rafa.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Oh, the crowd being told off. I'm sure they've had quite a few drinks leading up that Jules Simon match. Pretty epic. I don't blame them whatsoever. It's just one of those days. It's been a long old day there on centre court in Paris. There's going to be a few people with a few too many drinks in them, but we don't mind it. It's going to only add to the atmosphere. There you go, 15 love. Right, so Tommy Paul, successful start to his first service game. May it continue. Rafa just long with his forehand there. Be a little bit disappointed with that. Right, 30 love. Tommy Paul flying through his service game so far. M saying today has been weird. Obviously, we've had the departure of some very big players. We had Daniel Medvedev disappear from the draw, unfortunately. Oh, good forehand there from Nadal. Backhand cross court. Nadal cross court, but it's into the net from Paul. Obviously, we had Felix scraping through against Mikael Ymer. That was in a third set tiebreak 8-6. We also had Gilles Simon, his final tournament ever, knocking out Taylor Fritz in incredible fashion. Holger Rune knocking out Hubie Hurkacz. And, well, is that where it ends, or will there be more shocks to come? Just wide there from Rafa, and it is 40-15. Yeah, currently Denis Shapovalov is 3-1 up in the second set against Carlenio Busta, but down a set to love. Carlenio Busta taking the first set on a tiebreak by 7 points to 2. But Shapo has fought back from adversity already this week. He's no stranger to being a set down. We got Juice Lover in saying, hey, how are you doing? We got Anchor in saying, Simon will beat Felix. Mark my words. Well, I remember JG was sort of tittering away when I said, well, if Gilles Simon was to meet Medvedev, because he has a 3-1 head-to-head lead against Medvedev, wouldn't that be quite something if he was to play him and then beat him? But he would have to have beaten Fritz and Felix to get to Medvedev. Now he can't even get to Medvedev. Now, if he beats Fritz and Felix, I'm not sure who's next for him. I'm not lying. I can't even think off the top of my head. Right, let's have a look. It would be the winner of Tiafoe and Dimonor. Wow. So, it's into the net there from Tommy Paul. And it is a 15-love. Rafa getting into this second service game, hoping it'll be more comfortable than that first service game. Tommy Paul always flicking his racket around quite a lot in between every point. Okay, good return from Paul there, but long on that forehand. He needs to do better than that. Oh, police are coming. All right, 30-love. Rafa with a nice luminous, I'd say yellowish green or greenish yellow. I quite really like the outfit. The headband matches the sort of piping of the top. It's got black sleeves and a main body, but yeah, with a nice gradient, I'd call it. And the trainers to match. Serving here, 30-15. Just wide, clips the net cord, just goes just wide, out wide there on the ad side. Now, a chance for a second serve for Tommy Paul. He's just decided to block it back. It's good enough. And now he's into the rally. He's got Rafa running around. Goes inside out forehand. Rafa can only play the chop, and it's not a good one either. It's gone wide, and it is 30-0, and Rafa under pressure once again on his serve. This is only the second service game, and both of them he's not looked confident on yet. And still the racket tricks continue from Tommy Paul. It's like he's been practicing in his bedroom or something. All right, 30-0. First serve, great first serve. It's back in play. Rafa, too powerful. And it is 40-30. Calonte Toronto. Tennis saying I'm getting a Nadal racket for Christmas. The old Babolat. Is that right? Anchor saying Medvedev lost intentionally just to avoid playing Simon. Imagine if that was actually true. That would be a bit nuts. All right. Second serve for Rafa here. 40-30. Not getting through these service games as quick as he would like, that's for sure. Good return there from Tommy Paul. Good forehand down the line. Rafa comes to the net. Gone slice. Tommy Paul, is that in? I think it is. Oh my word. On the run, single-hander, out of nowhere. Tommy Paul has played two of the best shots I've seen all week within the first few games. It's just a subtle backhand, little backlift on it. Absolutely brilliant. Rafa had to even applaud it. It's that good. I mean, there was no getting to it, that's for sure. Rafa serves down the tee. Oh, it's just landed on the baseline from Paul on the return. Now, massive forehand from Paul, and he's got break point. Gary in, saying, Ben, GTL family, not as exciting as when Novak plays, but kidding, of course. Rafa fans, happy to see Rafa back on the court. Well, do you think, Gary, that things start opening up for Rafa a little bit? Yeah, we got tennis in saying stunning. Paul, yeah, absolutely brilliant. He's been playing well. There's part of me that feels like some of the shots are lucky, but I don't think they are. I think that's just skill. Knowing the weight of the tennis ball, the angle to hit it at. Oh, amazing. Wow, massive forehand winner to take an early break. Tommy Paul breaks Rafa. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
That's right, Tommy Paul. He is up a break early in this match. And the other match that's going on right now, Chapo 4-2 up against Carlinhos Busta, but also he is down a set and lost the first set on a tie break. Well, Rafa got it all to do, it would seem, in this match. Never been a favorite place of his here in Paris, but Tommy Paul, not an easy competitor to come up against. Defeated Batista Agut in the last round. What another Spaniard. Did it in convincing fashion. It was a 6-4, 6-4 straight sets victory for the American. Stockholm, not so successful there. Ended up, beat Leo Borg. I'm surprised he dropped a set to Leo Borg. That doesn't speak good on Tommy Paul. And then he lost to Mikael Ymer. Obviously, no, he's done pretty well recently. And then in Vienna, losing to Dominic Thiem. So the last two tournaments, he did go out to home nation people. Not playing one of them here today. Playing a Spaniard. And he is serving now to try and consolidate. And it is a long return there from Rafa. 15-love. Serves out wide. Good return from Rafa. Now down the line. Rafa with the slice. Oh, he's gone inside out forehand. Has Paul. And it goes wide of the mark. He's had success with it to get the break. Gary saying, on a serious note, I have this feeling about Paul playing Rafa after a long layoff. Let's hope Rafa can do what Rafa does. I think he's still got enough in the tank. Paul's definitely taken it to him, but I never well, you've heard me say it a million times, and I'll say it a million more. I'm never going to judge a player from how they start a set. I'll only judge them from how they finish it. And it's never more true. Especially when you're playing someone like a Rafa, a Novak, Federer, you can play well for the first 3-4 games of the set. You may even be able to hold 4 service games, but try holding 5. And if you manage to hold 5, try holding 6. It just isn't that easy. It's such a difficult thing to do against these top players. And you've got to just have your mental side very, very much intact. And we'll wait and see. It's 30-all on Tommy Paul's serve. So are the cracks already starting to show? But the inside-out forehand looks really good from Paul. I have to give him credit. But there's a terrible backhand. He's running around the backhand for a reason, because it's fired long there. And it is break point Rafael Nadal now. Can he break him straight back? Rafa, one of the best on tour for breaking people straight back after being broken. One of the highest percentages, that's for sure. And he's got a second serve to look at here whilst trying to do so. Forehand's good from Rafa on the return. The slice. Paul goes into the backhand of Rafa. Great cross court. Backhand from Rafa. He's opened it up. Paul goes for the cross court. Winner. Is it in? I think it might. Oh, I think it was called in, but Rafa's going to challenge. He's going to challenge. Let's wait and see. I think it was in, if I'm honest. I think it clipped the edge. I'm wrong. There you go. Rafael NADAL. He breaks straight back. That's how he does it. Hey, vamos, Rafael NADAL. I'm gonna have to organize these buttons a bit better because they're all over the place at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on. It's an absolute shambles. Let me tell you. Where are you, Rafa? Where are you?
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Yes, he's back on serve. It's 2-all. Didn't get broken for long. And now 15 love on the Rafael Nadal serve. That's it. Tennis singing it. Saying, Rafael Nadal. Hey, vamos, Rafael Nadal. Hey, vamos, Rafael Nadal. We got Gary and saying MJ Pat's cheating is really out of date and mostly inaccurate. Astros are loaded. Let's see if they can show it. I think I've joined a conversation I know nothing about there. Right. Let's get back to the match. Apologies. Right. 30 love. Tommy Paul, he just loves flicking the racket around, doesn't he? Look at him go. Woo. Flicks it around. Great serve there from Rafa. Good return from Tommy Paul, though. Now they go cross court. Backhand into Tommy Paul's backhand. Yeah, it's definitely the weak link. If I was Rafael Nadal, I'll be targeting that backhand because there's another error flying long. They've only really flown long on the pressure points. Vamos! All right, serving Rafa. 40 love. Backhand. It is long again from Tommy Paul. It's game to love. Rafael Nadal breaks straight back, holds his serve. We're on serve. Rafael Nadal doing what he does best. If you are just joining us, hit a like on this video, subscribe to Game to Love if you are new to the channel, and join our membership. Look at that. We're only 55 members away from 200, our target. If you can sign up to our membership, you will get special live chat features. We will give you a shout out. And there are going to be special perks in there too. So just make sure you sign up. Join our Patreon as well, because there's going to be some more exclusive content coming. There's Challenge JG on there already. We're going to be starting up a new, I'm not sure what the name of it yet is called, but I think it was called some sort of GTL roulette, which is a sweepstake style competition where if you are joining our Patreon, you can actually be involved, and you'll have a player to cheer on for each and every Grand Slam. So it's going to be quite exciting, I think, this coming year. Make sure you get in early, sign up. It's as little as $3 a month to join the Patreon. So it's well worth it. And you get access to our premium Discord where you can chat to me or JG anytime you like. Come on. We're always in there. When anybody wants to chat to us, we'll chat to you. Right. Tommy Paul. Is he going to take him to school? Or not at all? Or is he a fool? Oh, the first serve's into the net from Tommy Paul. Down the line. Brilliant forehand, Tommy Paul. Massive winner from the American. Definitely got that forehand on lockdown tonight. It's just the backhand that's letting him down. Good first serve. Back in play. No, and he's attacked the Rafa backhand there, and an error from Rafa. Goes wide. 30 love. MJ saying, is there a level where we can text and call in the middle of the night? I'm sure there is. I'm sure you probably have the access to probably do that anyway if you really wanted to try. I don't know if we'd answer in the middle of the night, but you can give it a go. Massive serve, Tommy Paul. It's game to love. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. 1 minute, 13 seconds to get that hold of serve. Bossing it, isn't he? Right, Rafa back out. Going to try to do his best here. Get this to 4-3. MJ saying you didn't answer, Ben. Yeah, I did. I said you can give it a go. There's not really there's not a full level for it, but you could just you can just join the current levels and then you can just give it a go, I think. I can't guarantee we'll be there 24 hours a day. I'm just saying you guys can quit your day job. Well, we'd love to. We just need as many members as possible, as many Patreon members as possible, and maybe one day we can. We could bring you glorious content all day, every day. Right, love 15. Rafa under the cosh again. Good serve out wide. Good return from Tommy Paul, but great forehand from Rafa into the corner. Not sure what's happened there. Tommy Paul got the ball lost in the rafters, maybe? I think it has. Not sure where it's gone. It got lost, though. Should that be allowed? You can't hit a ball above a certain height? Good first serve from Rafa down the tee. And then a nice winner to follow up. Him saying if I could split myself into 5 members, I would. Got Sanko in saying, let's go, Uncle Rafa. I think it's Papa Rafa these days. And Gary's seeing a nail biter tonight. But let's see. Indeed, let's see. Good serve from Rafa. It's long from Paul. Gallant Gans. 27 minutes on the clock. 29 on the official. We are in the midpoint of this first set. Can quickly disappear, though, from this point of the set. 3-all. It's into the net and just travel. Oh, well, the ball kids just come on and grab that one. 40-15. Great serve down the tee. Rafael NADAL takes the game, and it is a 4-3. Rafa just keeping his nose in front.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable. It really is unbelievable from Rafael Nadal.
Unbelievable.
Right, Rafa, unbelievable. Well, they've got some interesting music playing there in Paris. I was not hear a nice bit, a few nice tunes on the changeover. Well, we've got Kevin in, becoming a regular staple in there, saying, "How did Rafa fix his wedgie tick?" Well, maybe he just added an extra eyebrow sweat tick. Or maybe he's using some sort of underwear that just does the job. Maybe you know the answer. Definitely don't know the answer to that one. Other matches going on right now. Wow. Chapo took the second set against Kalenia Busta, but finds himself already down a break in the third. Ooh, one sec. Right. Tommy Paul to serve. Oh, great serve. And it is long from Rafa. It is a 15 love. It's a bit bright, this light. So I'll have to shift it a little bit. Into the net with the first serve from Paul. Second serve. Rafa, good backhand. Too good. 15-all. We keep going to the crowd. Guessing this must be Tommy Paul's other half. She's getting almost as much coverage as Taylor Fritz's. Maybe they know each other. Maybe it is Taylor Fritz's. I don't know. Oh, good serve there from Tommy Paul. It's into the net on Rafa. 30-15. Right. 30-15. Misses the first serve by a country mile. Second serve. Great second serve. But what a return from Rafa. Massive forehand. And it pings off the frame of Tommy Paul. Nothing he could do about that. Rafa really attacked it, took it so early. 30 all. Slice return from Rafa lands just long. 40-30. Could be going towards the business end of this first set. We'll wait and see. Oh, into the net from Paul. Return from Rafa is in. Backhand's a really good flat one. It's forced the error. Really got that backhand firing well today. And we are at deuce. Good opportunity now. Rafa didn't look like he was really in this game. Now from nowhere, he's onto deuce. 2 points away from serving for the first set. And he's got a second serve to look at. Pressure mounts even greater on Tommy Paul. Second serve's in, Rafa's returns in. Good forehand from Rafa, but it's long from Paul. And it is break point. Feeling the pressure. Feeling Rafael NADAL from the other end of the court. Right, the crowd playing their part, getting a bit wound up. Good serve. Inside out forehand. It looks out. It is out. And Tommy Paul looks to the sky. But I think we all know that one is definitely break a serve. Rafael NADAL. Serve it for the first set. Hey!
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Oh, what a rally. I mean, the smash. Tommy Paul recovered, but Rafa's next volley, he could not. 3 points away for Rafael NADAL to try and take this first set against the American Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul had some great moments in this first set. He had more than just a few good moments, though. All right, Rafa serving, 15 love. Back into play. He goes back behind Paul. Now the volley. Oh, it's back behind him again. He never saw it coming. 30 love. Brilliant. Great tactical awareness from Rafael NADAL. Despite his opponent not really moving, he still wedged it right in that corner. Right, 30 love. Great serve. Back. Always clipped the net cord. A nice winner there from Rafa. It is 3 set points. Looks like we're heading for a 6-3. That's what I said. Said 6-3. Come on. Second set 6-2. Last 15 points. Rafa has won 12 of those 15 points. crowd making some weird noise at the moment. They're going up. Very weird. Rafa serving. It is in. Tommy Paul return does land quite deep. Good slice there from Rafa. Now goes cross court. Rafa down the line, but misses it. Just. Stress. Can he just close this out? He's got so close. A second set point awaits. Nothing really for Tommy Paul to lose here. He'll be happy if Rafa goes for it and misses a few other times. Whoa. Right. What's going on? They're cleaning. Oh, it must be Rafa's sweat. Must be his sweat. I don't know what else it could be. They had to bring a ball boy on to just clean up like by his foot. What's going on? Great serve from Rafa. Forehand. Can Paul pass? Oh, it's good enough. Rafa's backhand volley into the net. Got Sarah Abdallah in saying, come on, Rafa. I guess that's meant to say, evening, Ben. How are we today? Good. Great to have you in as well, Sarah. If you haven't hit the like button yet, do so now and subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Come on. Jump in our membership. Hit the join button underneath. Tommy Paul going to face a second set point now. Right. Good serve from Rafa. And it is a long from Tommy Paul. Rafa does confirm it was long. And it is going to be, well, it's going to be a challenge first. I mean, you may as well. Right at the end of the set. But he's gone and sat down anyway. Doesn't seem like he's very hopeful. Yeah, I mean, definitely right. Rafa takes the first set. 6-3. Wonder who said that.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Well done, Rafael NADAL. While we have this break in the action, I should tell you about the people sponsoring us for this Paris Masters. It is the Tennis One app. Please download it. There's a link pinned in the live chat. It will help our channel, and you do receive a fantastic app that has a lot going on. Here's more about it.
This video is brought to you in collaboration with the Tennis One app. Make sure to download the app today using the link in the description. It has everything tennis in one place. That is live scores, stats, news, videos, and much more. The great thing about the app is they create a lot of their own content themselves at the tournament. And just the other day, they asked Coco Gauff if she's still on her parents' mobile phone bill.
And if you want to see the answer, make sure to download the app today. And if you do download it, you can then get involved in Game Zone. There's fun tennis games on the app. One of them, a bracket battle where you can win actual money. I mean, you don't have to pay to enter and you can win a lot of cash. So make sure to download the app, Apple or Android. And if you want to see our content, that's on there too. So even more reason to download it.
And remember, if you want all of your tennis in one place, download the Tennis One app today.
Ah. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Apologies for that return. Oh god, my left knee. It's not in a good state, I tell you. Tommy Paul's still doing racket tricks, playing like a spinning racket game in the changeover. God, that's so much. Not good at all. Have we got any physicians in the live chat? Can explain knee problems? Oh, maybe just more beer required. That must be it. Most doctors advise that, don't they? Oh, my word. Right. And put some heat on it. Don't really have any heat on it at the moment. Well, Banzo just came in and saw an empty chair. So yeah, sorry, there was an advert playing for Tennis One app. Definitely make sure to download it using the link in the live chat and the description. It just helps our channel out, and you do get a fantastic tennis app. Oh, so nice cold beverage. David saying the first half of my 6-3, 6-3 prediction is there. What did I say? 6-3, 6-2, didn't I? I went more comfortable. I'm not that confident in it at the moment after that first set. Oh, great volley in there from Tommy Paul. I'm more shying towards like a 6-4 or something in this set, not a 6-2 seems. I don't feel like it was convincing enough, that first set from Nadal. Just about got it done. Good serve from Tommy Paul. Forehand's good. Rafa loops it up. You got KC in with some Rafa emojis there. If you want to send some in as well, join our membership. We're up to 145 members. Let's see if we can get to 200. Oh, sometime soon. It would be great. Trying to hit 50,000 subscribers. Trying to hit 100 likes on every video. And we're only up to 50. Come on, we can get to 100 if you all whack that button. Wow, Tommy Paul flying through this first service game. 40 love. Can we get a game to love to start this second set? Just long on the first serve. Yeah, don't forget we got Ons Jabeur versus Jessica Pegula. That one's supposed to be coming up in just under an hour's time. Sure where hopefully JG will be joining us at some point for this one as well. Have to wait and see when he manages to get home. All right, 40-15. No game to love for Tommy Paul. In the other match playing right now, Kalenia Buster still up a break in the third set. Great serve out wide from Tommy Paul. He does hold to 15. Pretty impressive hold, though, I have to say. Well done to him.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. And the average rally hitting points. Rafa inside the baseline. Tommy Paul a meter outside the baseline. Interesting. Right, Rafa ready to serve for the first service game of this second set. Serve down the tee. Great forehand as well. Tommy Paul looking great, but that's a great backhand. He's opened up the court. Got Paul running around. Massive forehand, and it's too big for Paul. Goes into the net. It is 15 love. Rafael NADAL. Right. Looking serious out there, though. This is a big tournament for him. I don't know how many more he'll have left after this Paris Masters. Obviously not one of his more favoured tournaments. Never won it before. Looking to win it here for the first time. There are a few choice people in his way. May not even be Shapovalov. Shapo losing to Buster. That would be perfect for Rafa. If you had to pick Buster or Shapo, he's picking Buster every day of the week. There's just no doubt about it. Chapo causes him all sorts of problems, and Buster just sort of rolls over. It's like one of those friendly guard dogs, just roll on your back, and he wants his belly rubbed. That's it from Rafa. And Rafa just wanders past. Ooh, good returns here from Paul, though. Oh, he's gone big on the forehand and missed. It's 40 love. Service games have been pretty convincing so far. Start of the second set. Rafa serving for a game to love. Back in play. No game to love. Rafa into the net. Is 40-15. Rafa taking his time. You know he likes. Why not? Only 49 minutes into this one. Rafa goes wide with the first serve. Down the tee. Second serve. Where's he going to put this one? Goes out into the forehand. Good forehand down the line from Tommy Paul. And a great volley, great hands of the net from Tommy Paul. Gradually approached. And then it's a very nice weighted volley. Just cross court. Took all the pace off of it. Came in on Rafa's chop forehand. It is 40-30. Rafa serving. Down the tee. Brilliant serve. And there you go. Rafa on level terms. One apiece in the second set.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Rafael NADAL. Oh, Tommy Paul's gone big with the forehand. Misses it. Goes wide. All right. Love 15. Into the net there from Tommy Paul. Nice slice there from Rafa. And a nice forehand Now down the line, got Paul on the stretch. Good splits, but didn't really make any odds. He did the splits, but still lost the point. Love 30. Is this the break coming? Sounds like the weather is taking a turn for the worse here in the UK. David saying, rule of watching Rafa, never expect him to struggle ever, and he will never be disappointed. Oh, into the net there from Rafa. He looks angry at that one. Easy forehand. 15-30. The crowd, just a few people just shouting just random things. At the moment, Kalinia Busta 5-3 up against Chapo in the other match. Chapo looking to at least make Busta serve it out. He has done 5-4 now. Good return there from Rafa on the baseline. And again, Tommy Paul, good backhand. Now the slice from Rafa. Tommy Paul attacks the net. Great backhand volley. And it is 30 all. JG in the live chat saying, Vamos. Maybe he will be joining very, very soon. All right, 30 all. Tommy Paul. Let first service. Well, is he being challenged? I think it is. Rafa doesn't believe it was a let. He thinks it was long. And it was long. Second serve. That looks out as well. I think it's a double fault from Tommy Paul. It is 30, 40. Right, 30, 40. Oh, great serve out wide from Tommy Paul. And it is into the net from Rafa. Use. Into the net with a serve from Tommy Paul. Jamie is another one of our members saying, good to see Rafa back playing. I'm not too fussed about winning it all. Just be ready for the tour finals. Yeah, get some practice in. Gary saying, much more routine for Rafa than I expected. Tommy's too erratic at the moment to give him any trouble. I think he's given him quite a lot of trouble, if I'm perfectly honest, Gary. But yeah, a lot of errors. Too many errors, really. You can't, if you want to try and beat someone like Rafa, you've got to keep them to a bare minimum. I mean, he's nearly as many unforced errors as he has winners now. He's not playing badly. It's the odd shot at the wrong time. Nice backhand return from Rafa. Forehand, it bounces up. Tommy Paul happy to go backhand to forehand rally with Rafa. Now he's decided to swap it round to go forehand to backhand, but then he's gone the other side. And Rafa whipped. He's whipped a forehand, what looked like a winner down the line, and it's being challenged. I thought it was clip the line. It did clip the line, and it is. Oh, an incredible shot. Will be advantage Rafa now. Well, just like that. That's a out of the Rafa textbook, that one. Little backlift, just flicking the wrist, and it just firing down the line. Tommy Paul serving. Terrible first serve. Second serve for Rafa here. Great forehand. There it is. Boom. And Rafa breaks. Vamos.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, Jeff. What do you think? I mean, that was an incredible forehand. That forehand's really taken off in this second set. It has to be said. The one down the line, starting to crush the ball. It's not going to be looking good for Tommy Paul if he continues to play into that forehand side of Nadal. He will be punished, and I don't think he learned his lesson there. Kept going there and suffered the consequences. Rafa with the break in this second set, 2-1 up. Let me tell you about something while we're in the break. If you want to sign up to our Patreon, why not do so? You get some exclusive content on there. As little as £3 a month.
I cannot lose to a man with legs like that. I'm sorry.
We've already got to use JG's balls and not mine. So
I think I'm going to beat him. Hopefully I get the W. Let's go. Vamos. Smells just like victory.
There you go. Yeah, if you want to help support the channel, sign up to our Patreon. It's as little as £3 a month, and you will get special Discord access as well. Yeah, there's more stuff coming soon to Patreon. Be the first to be there. Be there or be square, as they say. Link in the live chat. Oh, Rafa tried to pass Paul there, but on the on-rushing Tommy Paul coming into the net. Unfortunately, does go wide. And it is a love 15. Right. Love 15. Taking his time as always. Serve is in, cross court. Gone. Oh, it's a terrible forehand from Nadal. It's gone miles long there. And it is love 30 and at risk of just giving the break straight back right now to Tommy Paul. Sarah saying never break without a consolidation. Definitely got to consolidate that break. Right, love 30. Serve not going so well now, is it? Not as good as it was before. 30. Second serve. It's in. Good return from Tommy Paul, and it's wide from Rafa with the forehand. And it is love 40. He's gone from trying to dig in to get that break. Now, I don't know what's going on. It's out of sorts and facing 3 break points on his own serve. All right, love 40. Oh, good, great return from Tommy Paul, and he's broken. He's broken to love as well. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. 15 love. Tommy Paul. 2-all. Tommy Paul. 2-all. Good serve. Rafa, good return. Long from Paul. 15-all. Going back to school. Let's see what he can do. Massive serve from Paul. Big forehand, Paul. Too big. 30-15. Impressive stuff there from Tommy Paul. We've got Gene in. How you doing, Gene? Good to see you, mate. Gary saying a Novak Rafa semi will be good for business for the GTL bosses. Well, he's not going to get any. He's not going to get to a semi playing like this, I tell you. And if you play a Novak playing like this on indoor hard, I think it's just going to be a field day for Djokovic fans. Massive forehand. Paul's looped it up, but has it got lost in the thing again? I think it keeps hitting this big monitor that is up there in the middle, just hanging over the court. Paul's hit it twice now. Right, 30-all. He's going to give the break straight back again. Ace from Paul. Down the tee. Ace from Paul. Down the tee. He doesn't know how to be free. Great serve down the tee again, but good return from Rafa, and it's juice into the net from Tommy Paul. Juice. The crowd getting lively. They already were lively. They're getting a little bit more lively now. A Rafa break back. Nope. Ace. But Nadal challenging. Isn't that confident? He's going to check it as if there's a mark there. I didn't see it. It was pretty quick. Looks in. Clearly in. And it is advantage Paul. Rafael Nadal. He had the break. Got broken back. And now looks like Paul could consolidate his break back. He does. An ace. What a way to do it. Impressive. Gee, I got logged out, man. Well, typical. Don't worry. We'll come to the rescue. Always. You know me. I'll log you in. You worry, mate. 1 second. Bear with me. And oh, there you go. I'll send it to you on WhatsApp. Okay, so Tommy Paul consolidated the break. I thought that was pretty impressive, didn't you?
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Here we go, just in time.
AG's been in Texas, that's why he's not here.
Late, that's all.
He's in Fort Worth still. There he is. He's back in the tour. I feel.
Well, it was so lively, you see, in Texas. I thought I don't want to leave. But let me just quickly talk about this match because I've been watching a little bit on my train journey home. I've been listening to your commentary. First of all, why are you being so negative on Rafa? It's his first match back on the indoor hard
God,
court.
here we go.
I know he's not playing well. He's wearing an absolutely beautiful outfit you've not spoken about enough.
I did
You've not mentioned the outfit. In fact, I want to buy that outfit. He's looking fabulous.
Well, let's not criticise me. Let's criticise you. It's nearly over. You only just turned
Well, whose
up.
fault's that? Did you take the blame at the start and say it's my fault JG's late? I said, oh, stay for another beer. Stay for another beer, he said. I said, I'm going to be late if I stay for another beer.
I haven't even seen you today. I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, you didn't tell the full truth. There we go. Anyway, I'm going to do some commentary on this match. It's going to be a little bit more positive, more upbeat than the negative humdrum of a Rafa hater, a.k.a. Ben. So let's see how he gets on. Great to see. Look, all of the Rafa emotes in the live chat. If you are a member, hit that button. Come on, we need some Rafa buttons in the live chat. And we've got Gene here with a super chat saying, I demand some button upgrade. He's not happy with the Tommy Paul one. And I'm not sure how much that is, Gene, but potentially you get a button.
Well, I'm sure you'll get a button. Don't worry, I'll upgrade him in the next round when he's playing. Probably. Oh, it's Corinne.
Oh, wow, it's quite a bit. Honestly, Gene, that's very generous of you.
Gene,
thank you so much. Very kind.
Let
us know what player button would you like. We've got Sarah in going, Rafa. We've got Ems as well. Come on, this is the positivity. Rafa's back. He's a father. He's got Rafael Jr. at home, and he's out here crushing Tommy Paul. He won the first set 6-3, and Ben's still being negative.
Crushing.
He's
Have you even
him.
watched any of? You've not clearly not watched any of the match. Like, if you think he's crushing Tommy Paul right now, he was up a break and he got broken straight back to love. That's crushing somebody.
I think you're being super negative. Medvedev's gone home.
Well, exactly. That's what. If you not watched the intro at all, then
no, I've not. Funny enough, I was on the train.
Oh, yeah.
Gene, how many buttons? Listen, we'll give you 3 buttons. So whatever 3 you want, you can do it for some other people. You can do it all for yourself. Whatever you want to do, Gene, you've got 3 buttons. And you're also going number 2 in the top tippers, overtaking Damariel.
Send me how much I need to put.
Okay.
No, add it on. Oh, 15.30.
We'll do the maths as well for you.
I thought you were JG Quick Maths. Come on.
What you want me to add?
Do it in your head. Come on, smart boy. Tommy Paul with more errors off the forehand side.
I'll give you the total number, so you don't even have to do any work.
Sounds about right.
Done.
Nice.
We've got Gary and said, oh my gosh, JG, Battle of the Outfits goes to Novak this week. No contest. Listen, Gary, you're being very
Gary. He's worn that for about 10 weeks straight.
Oh, I thought you'd be backing Gary. You probably love Novak's outfit. You've
not watched any of this stream at all.
Well, you don't like Novak's outfit.
I've spoken about Rafa's outfit quite a bit for the start of this match, and you've just disregarded
it up. You would never be able to pull that off.
I was talking about how you would love the outfit and how I like the trainers and I like how it all matches the piping. I like all of the stuff around this outfit from Rafa.
Wait, just quickly, that is an absolutely sublime volley at the net from Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul looking hot at the moment, and he's got a break point here to go 4-2 up. Rafa was up a break in this set. He was pegged back. And now Tommy Paul looking to try and run away with his second set.
His volume.
And it's going to be a second serve to look at as well. Rafa's won 20% of his second serves, only 3 out of 15. So this is a worrying time for Rafa fans. It's looking like Paul could break. The second serve's into the backhand of Paul. Rafa opens up the court a little bit. Tommy Paul goes for a looper into the forehand corner of Rafa. And Rafa goes down the line. Look at that shot. Look at that shot, Ben. Just like the Australian Open at the start of the year, it's bringing me back. I can see the kangaroos bouncing in the background. Rafael NADAL finding some good shots when it matters. We're at deuce.
Yeah, that forehand has come out on the odd occasion tonight, and it has been a brilliant
positivity with shots.
Yeah, you should have seen it earlier. The celebrations after an actual winner, not one that was sort of messed up by Paul after a good shot.
You know what? I might celebrate with a nice Hershey chocolate bar.
Well, I thought it might be some sort of food that you'd be celebrating with. No surprises there.
Well, we're in
cauliflower.
I've had my cauliflower quota for the week.
Cauliflower ear.
Oh, this is a really good rally. Backhand slice, Rafa. Tommy Paul steps into it. It's a really good forehand. Rafa somehow trying to get the ball back in, and it's not landing. Tommy Paul celebrating. And it's going to be another break point.
Paul, he's going for a hat trick at the moment. How many times can you hit the big scoreboard which is above the court? He's managed to hit it twice so far and lose the point.
Who has?
Paul. Like, don't know how he's managed to hit the scoreboard above the court twice, but he hits it that high that he has. He's on a hat trick. What can I say? He's got break point here as well.
Yeah, David, shout out to covering them streams today. Smashed it. And Jules Simon, what a legend.
Legend.
Me and Ben was watching a bit of that match, and the atmosphere was electric inside the stadium. There was French flags flying.
It was.
In a way, I'm really happy Jules Simon managed to go through because, I don't know, I think the Jules Simon matches are quite a vibe. If I was there, for example, I'd obviously want to watch Rafa, but probably I'd love to go and see Jules Simon.
Rafa Jules Simon?
I think Jules Simon's a hot ticket in Paris. Tommy Paul coming to the net. Rafa passes him.
Silly.
And there's a big Vamos as well. Vamos! Come on, look at him go. In his little yellow outfit. Vamosing around. Come on. That's what we want to see. It's almost button worthy, that shot. Almost shot.
Tommy Paul with a passive backhand slice, but then punished by Rafa down the line with the big forehand. Then a big fist pump towards the crowd. And it is back to deuce again we go. The crowd having to be silenced by the umpire. Ooh, into the net with that first serve. Rafa strolls back towards the baseline. He looked like he was going to serve volley there. Made his way well inside the court.
Gene's put his 3 buttons in. Rune, Team, and Kyrgios.
Good picks, those, mate. I'll tell you that much.
Solid.
Great backhand there from Tommy Paul. Massive forehand. Great shot from Rafa!
Here he is.
What a great backhand.
He's not going to get anywhere near Djokovic playing like this. He's
no,
terrible. He's not even turned up.
No, he won't get anywhere near Djokovic. But Tommy
Paul.
Paul.
Listen. I'm watching him here. I'm very impressed. Not played. He's obviously had so much going on. Not had an opportunity to even practice. This is Rafael NADAL with no practice, no preparation. Just had a child. He's playing all right now. Some good shots. Watch out, everyone, including Novak.
That beats Novak Djokovic.
Watch out, Novak.
No practice. Rafa playing against Tommy Paul.
He's not playing bad. He's going to get
playing. He's not playing bad.
Listen, Ems. Listen, I've got you. Don't worry.
He could definitely beat someone who's won 2 indoor hardcourt tournaments back to back recently.
Oh, look at these shots. They're electric. It's into the net. Come on, Rafa. Let's go. He holds. He holds. Take that one. Put it in your pipe and smoke it, Ben. Rafa, 3-all.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael
all this talk about Rafa. He's not doing this. He's not doing that. Look, Joseph, he's not winning Paris. Let's take each match as it comes. He's looking very good here in his first match in some time. I'm very impressed. I mean, when was the last time we saw Rafa play, Ben?
Laver Cup.
Competitively.
Well,
US Open, France's TFO. It's got to be. Not played for a while. Had a lot of big events going on in his life. And look at the way he's playing here against a very, very accomplished American tennis player who's great indoor hard courts. Let me have.
He's pretty good.
Tommy Paul can beat a lot of top players.
He's
no
been
mug.
good recently. So he's not been bad recently.
Exactly. And here he goes.
He lost a set to Leo Borg, but we will forget about that one.
Yeah, we got Yvonne saying, fun listening to Ben and JG. Rafa all the way. You tell him. We've got the Spanish flags out as well.
Well, how did he lose a set to Leo Borg if he's that good on indoor hardcourt?
Yeah, Borg's not bad play. He's got some great teams.
Not a bad player.
Oh, that's close.
I'm not having it.
So unlucky there from Rafa. He's trying to paint lines at the moment. Just missed. 15 all. Listen, Medvedev's out today. Taylor Fritz is out. The path is just being paved away for the king. Carreño Busta knocks out Shapovalov. Busta in the next round.
It's just made for him, isn't it?
I wish I had him winning the whole thing now for the hype.
Well, you got to get past Tommy Paul first.
Well, he's playing very well here today.
Well,
Not sure much to watch him, Ben. Very negative when I come in.
As well as Tommy Paul, I think.
Unlucky
Tommy Paul just bottled it at the end of the first set. Playing all right. Like I said in the first set, Tommy Paul can play as well as he wants for 8 games, but if he don't play well in the 9th or 10th game, he's going to lose a set. So that's why I predicted 6-3, 6-2 Rafa. It's gone better for Tommy Paul than I thought. There was a few saying 6-3, 6-3 Rafa. I think David went 6-3, 6-3.
What did you go for?
I went 6-3, 6-2 Rafa.
Oh, big fan of Rafa, are you?
No, I just think Tommy Paul
You don't even lose him. Do you think he beats Busta in the next round?
Yeah. Busta. If it was Chapo, no. Busta, terrible.
What about Djokovic?
No.
If Rafa plays Djokovic next few rounds, what's the score?
Djokovic probably does him just like 2 tight sets, but it'd just be just
2 tight sets.
Yeah, like 6-4, 6-4, something like that.
He's not sure then. A bit nervous, are you, in that one?
No, I wouldn't be nervous about it.
You sound it. I mean, 6-4, 6-4 could go either way.
No, it just means it's the same as this match. Until we get to the business end, and then Djokovic would be better in them.
So you think it's going to be quite tight?
It'd probably be. Well, it might even be more one-sided. Who knows? It might be like 6-1, 6-love Djokovic.
6-1. Oh, clip it, guys. You clip it. I'm going to take this opportunity to give a button to our beloved Gene, and we'll start off with Dominic Thiem.
Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-a-Doo. He knows what to do. Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-a-Dee. It's Dominic Thiem. It's Dominic Thiem. If you know what I mean. It's Dominic Thiem. If you know what I mean. Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-a-Doo. He knows what to do. Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-a-Dee. It's Dominic Thiem.
And this next one, Wawrinka is not a big fan of him. Called him a baby. It's Holger Rune.
He don't take your breath away. Hold on. He don't take your breath away. Hold on. Better not get in his way. He don't take your breath away.
Gene there singing along at home.
I love it. Gotta
We've
love
got
that.
David in saying Ben could have said anything there and it would have been twisted.
It's true. I could have literally just said that. Yeah, but I think Rafa will probably win the first set. Oh, so he's going to win the first set now? That's what it would have been. That's the reaction it would have been.
I feel like you can't handle it, mate.
I don't
That's the
mind,
problem.
mate. All
You
I
can't
know
handle
is,
the heat.
mate, I can
Shouldn't be in the
heat.
kitchen.
Mate, I'm not in the kitchen.
Good. Shouldn't
I
be
have
in
people
there.
like you to cook for me. Go on, get in there. Put your penny on.
Here we go. Second serve, Rafa. Paul playing a very good match at the moment. Rafa penned in a little bit.
Pendant. Just on serve.
Yeah, but he's playing well.
Don't
Here we
you
go.
just-
Goes for a little drop shot. Rafa
Oh.
gets there. It's a delicate one. Rafa backpedaling. He turns. Creates an angle. Oh! Ross, what a shot. That's going to get the crowd on their feet. We've got Spanish flags flying.
Great shot.
Phenomenal. Hopefully you're watching, Novak. This is what he's bringing. He's bringing some
Bringing
heat.
it.
So we do have one more button, I believe, for Eugene. We haven't forgotten.
Go on, Genie.
What is it, Ben? Just in case. I know you.
Curious,
your memory's
isn't
not
it?
good. Curious. There we go. Always
Gene,
rely on you for the
Genie.
memory.
Do what you say.
M's there, loving that shot. The Rafa emotes are out. Phenomenal. Joseph saying Novak isn't scared. Well, I mean, I would be.
Well, Novak has to get to the place to play him first. That's the thing. It's no guarantee.
Ooh. Ben hinting there, Novak may not even get that far. Interesting. It's all coming out on the podcast today.
He's got a big match against Hatchanov, who he did lose in the 2018 final against. That's his next match. So,
You think Hatchanov has him? You've heard it here first from Ben.
and then potentially Musetti or Rude. I mean, very tough competitors
It's
on
like
the
a
indoor
walkover.
hardcore. And then maybe Tsitsipas, or maybe even Nadal in the next round. Who knows?
Come on, Rafa. Let's get them first serves in. I want to see a few more backhand winners from him. Not seen enough today. He's been great all year with a backhand opening up the court. It's been one of his best shots. People don't really talk about him much,
Got a
but
good
it's been
whip.
very good.
Definitely has a good whip on it.
I mean, he looks extremely focused.
I like the
glad he's,
outfit though. It is a
it's
good
beautiful.
outfit.
It is nice. And the
Really good
shoes and the
outfit.
socks and the whole thing, really.
The trainers are my favourite bit.
Yeah, it's just a thing of beauty. Just he wears it so well as well.
Extra small as always.
Oh, look at that 1-2. Unplayable Rafael Nadal right now. Hold serve. And we're going to the business end. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Business end time. Can Rafa find the killer blow when it matters? We do have another match starting very soon in the WTA finals. Ons Jabeur, Jessica Pegula, battle of the losers.
Boo.
They need to win. Whoever loses is going out, right?
Yeah, essentially.
I don't know if it's mathematically they're out, but I'm pretty sure.
Pretty much.
It's a long way back.
Yeah, if you go and if it's straight sets, definitely out. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
So
certainly Pegula because she lost straight.
I'm cheering on. I'm cheering on. I even though I've got Pegula in my thing, I'm cheering on.
Oh, that's a good shot as well. Nice little 1-2 there, Tommy Paul. Oh, made the court really big for Rafa.
How's that working with this one then? Am I just going to the other one? You just leave you on here to watch Rafa struggle through a third set, or
exactly that.
What do you mean? Yeah, what? You not think he's going to just do it in straight?
Oh,
set?
sorry, I wasn't. I thought you meant just watch Rafa. Sorry, I wasn't. I don't agree with that, but I am going to be here to watch the entirety of this match, regardless of what happens.
That's great.
We got Jugoslav, one of my best friends, saying, "Did you watch today's interview that is out by Eurosport?" No, I haven't watched it.
Oh, great forehand there from Rafa, and it's wide from Paul.
Send it
Down the
over to me,
line.
Jugoslav. Who's it referring to? Djokovic, I'm assuming.
Maybe it's Rafa.
Maybe Rafa.
David saying I think Jabeur would cause more of a problem in the semis. I disagree. I don't think that she would. I feel that her indoor hardcourt form isn't good enough.
Although Paguda's not playing great, man. She was terrible in the doubles as well with Coco.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pick your
Very,
worst
very
one.
bizarre. I know that's your finalist and you're trying to get behind her, but
I
she
think
was very
Sakari and
weird.
Sabalenka are the ones to go behind, to be honest, right now. After watching their first two matches, they actually look like the better
Two dark
two.
horses.
Yeah. Saba to win it all, isn't it? That's your favourite.
I've got her in the. No, I've
Oh,
just
no,
got her going up the group.
Sorry, I forgot. I got them mixed up with Coco Gauff.
Yeah.
So
Nice one. Yeah, back to this match because we are in Paris. Oh, Rafa there got a bit angry. He went long and smashed the ball in a bit of frustration. Rafa getting frustrated.
Bit of a warning.
And Tommy Paul holds serve 5-4, 1 game away from this second set. All to play for.
Pick another beer then, isn't I?
I've got to say, that was a sloppy game from Rafa. The sloppiest I've seen since joining.
It's been like that. It's been up and down. Like there's been greatness, there's been sloppiness. And Tommy Paul, the same. He's had some really great games where he's hit amazing power winners, but then he's followed it up with just terrible long backhands, long forehand. It's just been up and down. Like you can see from the winners' unforced errors. They're both playing well, but the unforced errors are coming at terrible times.
I think you're still being a little bit on the Debbie Downer side of things.
There's no Debbie Downer. You just got to evaluate it how you see it.
But there's more winners than unforced errors, and that is a rarity in today's game. Most matches we cover, you'll see more unforced errors than winners, and that's
but the way that you're dressing this up. Let's dress this up in the same way.
Ooh, here he goes. He's getting a bit fiery now.
No, because you're dressing it up. You're like, he hasn't played for so long, and he's come back, and doesn't he look great? Well, Djokovic didn't play for a long time, and he came back. He won 2 indoor hardcourt tournaments back to back, pretty much without dropping any points on serve.
He didn't. He lost in Dubai. I think his name was Jiri Vesely. He lost to.
I'm talking about the back end. I'm not talking about last.
The first little
what are you talking about? I'm talking about he wasn't able to play the US Open. Do you not remember that? That was just recently. Then he came back and he just won Tel Aviv
How long was it? 2
and
months?
Astana. Doesn't matter. He won Wimbledon and then it was over a month out. How long's Rafa been out for? Come on, tell me. When was the US Open? Come on.
I'm not sure.
Just over a month ago. So it's the same difference, but apparently Rafa, it's amazing what he's doing now against Tommy Paul.
If you let me answer, I'll explain. So during that time and during that period, Djokovic was playing tennis every single day, and he was preparing in the hope of him playing. He was preparing with the thought of him playing the US Open, playing all of the other events. He believed he could still get him, and that's why he was training as if he's going to play. Rafa has not even looked at a tennis ball because he's just
rubbish. He hasn't looked at a tennis court.
He's not.
He doesn't own a tennis court, mate. Get out of this delusional head. He's not looked at it. He's still training every single day.
He's not been trained.
I'm going to get a bit. You can stick with the delusion.
Are you telling me now, while Mary was giving birth to their child, Rafa was on the practice courts? It's a load of rubbish. And there we go. Let's continue with the match. It's 15-all. Rafa cannot afford to get broken here. Then we will be going to 3. Forehand down the line. Good shot. Rafa comes in for the volley. It's a good volley. But Paul gets there and Rafa puts it away. Nice shot. Paul trying to lob him. And Rafa just got an outstretched hand to it. David there saying the Dubai shout out of nowhere killed me. The lack of relevance. Well, I thought that's what Ben was referring to. The time he didn't play tennis.
Obviously, he wasn't. Why would I be referring to that?
Oh, because that's a good example.
To the more recent thing, you're talking about recency.
The more recent one is not relevant because he practiced and played the whole way through it.
It's still relevant.
He still played and practiced.
No, he had no match. He actually had no matches he was playing. Same as Rafa's had no matches he's playing. And then he came on and he won 2 indoor hardcourt tournaments back to back, pretty much with a hand tied behind his back. Literally made it look easy. So
Said my piece on it.
I know. It wasn't a very good piece.
Got Gary and saying, now I know JG's drinking. There are scores of players who have more winners than unforced errors in their matches. I don't know. I think in terms of our matches we've covered on the podcast,
Recently, yeah.
there's more matches with more unforced errors than winners.
Might have been more women's, to be honest, though. I think we've seen a lot of women's tennis that has had
Gary,
that.
I'm saying that Ben, when I said that comment, did you think I was crazy, or did you kind of agree?
No, I don't think it's crazy at all.
No.
I agree with that because I've seen so many of these scoreboards with loads of unforced errors more than winners. And we've been saying, even with someone like Alcaraz and people playing, we've been like, wow, he's hitting 50 winners, but like 60 unforced errors or something. It's just like a bit nuts.
Well, here we go. Nervy times. It is set point Tommy Paul.
Oh, my word. Where did that come from?
And it's going to be a second serve as well.
Yikes.
Are we going to 3 sets? Second serve, Rafa. Oh!
Oh my word. How unlucky. How unlucky are you, Tommy Paul? Hit the net cord.
Unlucky? How lucky?
What do you mean?
Rafa?
I know, but how unlucky is Tommy Paul? Hit the net cord, bounced up, and then just dropped back on his own side.
It looked like it was just going to pop over the net, and it didn't.
Yeah.
That would have been the set. Rafa got away with one.
God, squeaky bum time.
Come on, Rafa. First serve. He finds it to the backhand of
Wow.
Paul. Forehand down the middle. Backhand Paul. Forehand Paul. Big one from Rafa. Come on, this is good. It's a nice rally down the line from Tommy Paul. Sliced from Rafa. Goes back there again. Sliced again from Rafa. He's getting these quite deep. Come on. Paul
It's
goes
not
into
high
the net.
enough. Wasn't high enough, was it?
That was scary. Now we've got
Wow.
advantage, Rafa.
Definitely getting all he can handle here from Tommy Paul at the back end of this second set. But Rafa now has an opportunity to make it 5-5. And will this crush Tommy Paul? You got to think about that. Just had the set point, disappeared with a very close net cord.
Hey!
I know, it's back again, that one.
Listen, Rafa loves Paris.
I know.
He loves Roland Garros. Please do it here as well on the hard courts.
Oh,
It's
just wide.
It's wide. It's just wide. And Rafa's got away with one. Didn't necessarily do too much, but Paul couldn't handle the rallies. And Rafa managed to hold. Vamos!
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Oh, my word.
Oh, well played, Tommy Paul. Good hands.
Really well played.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, guys, please make sure to hit a like on the video. Subscribe to Game to Love if you're new. And if you really want to help support the channel, join our membership. We're trying to hit 200 members. We're only 55 away. So make sure to hit that join button underneath to get special live chat features.
Yeah, and if you're looking for a tennis app, download the Tennis One app using the link pinned in the live chat. It's completely free to download, and all of the tennis stuff are in one place. And you've got an option to win money for free as well on the bracket battle. So download it, supports the channel, and it keeps you informed with everything that's happening in tennis.
Lots of fun stuff on there. Some games, tennis, trivia, that type of stuff. Tommy Paul serving here. Good serve out wide there. And long from Rafa on the return. Paul sort of... But I've seen this in each of their service games. We've been to 40 love a lot of times in this second set and even first set. And it doesn't end up that way. We've had it go to deuce. We've had it go to 30. I'm not convinced. Good return
That's a
there from
great
Rafa.
return.
Oh, that was a terrible call there from the line judge. Called it out. It was clearly on the line, and it was corrected by the umpire.
Yeah, shame for Rafa as well because he was
For
in that
both, I
rally.
think. Yeah, I think for it was a good shot by Paul, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a good shot. He did well to harness the power of the return from Rafa.
Exactly. Well, now it's more beneficial for Paul to have another serve, but looking at that one, maybe not. Second serve. Rafa going to look to crush this.
Oh, he does again.
Oh, into the corner.
I mean,
yeah, too good.
Some attack in tennis.
Yeah.
I think these top players, something we don't talk about on the podcast enough, they've got so much in the tank, in reserve.
Yeah.
Like, if you just hit a ball at him and said, Rafa, try and hit the best winner you can, I feel like most times he's going to hit something pretty special. But obviously, he can't play like that all the time. So you have to play a bit with himself. But when the pressure's on and he has to play his best tennis, it is something to behold.
Yeah, you probably say that
Djokovic, all the top players, Federer, when you push them guys, you see something pretty
what's
amazing.
the time duration you could have at tops, like top notch?
Well, they've broken all them levels. They've broken every record with that.
Oh, it's unlucky from Rafa. It's into the net, and Tommy Paul will at least get a tie break in this second set.
They've broken all of the time records and scales and everything you could ever imagine. Just watching Rafa and Djokovic play, even when they play each other, I mean, you can have 6-hour matches between them at high level. It's just absurd. Even look at the Australian Open, start of the year, Medvedev, Nadal. I mean, some of that tennis was just sublime and crazy. It went on forever as well. And they played. Rafa was hitting fantastic winners in the fifth set after playing a whole tournament where he looked dehydrated and completely out of it.
Didn't make sense. Didn't make sense, did it? I mean,
no.
To see the stuff that he did in that the third, fourth, and fifth set of the Australian Open final, when I was making the song and I was just watching some of the shots again, you just think, gosh, just unbelievable. Yeah. Literally unbelievable to see somebody who looked down and out against Shapovalov in that tournament, looked like he couldn't come back, but still did. And there's any match, he's never out of it. That's the one thing that we can always guarantee with Rafa. Doesn't matter if he loses a set, doesn't matter if he loses 2 sets, loses 2 sets and a break, maybe even 2 breaks, he's still in it. And that's the thing you always got to remember. If you're a Rafa fan, you love him for it. If you're a Rafa, I don't know, not hater, but if you're against Rafa, it's probably something that frustrates you. The fact that you always know in the back of your mind that there is something coming that you don't always expect. Just
shout out to Jeffrey there for the super sticker. Appreciate that. He's saying, how's Rafa serving?
It's okay.
I don't know. First serve's looking great. Second serve is getting exposed a little bit. It's an average service performer, but really thank you a lot for the super chat.
Cheers,
Jeffrey.
Mate.
You're moving up to... You're staying at 4th, actually, but Rowdy every lap is moving to 5th, and Ems has been knocked off the leaderboard.
Well, no, he just went level with Rowdy every lap. That was all.
Oh, sorry, you didn't.
I already
added it.
He wasn't on there. That's all right. I was quick off the mark.
You didn't read it out though. You just added it.
Yeah. I just added it because we were talking. Right. Well, Rafa serving to stay in the set again. The
other match.
It's just been pushed back another 5, which don't know if they're doing that because of this or I'm not sure what's going on.
It's always like that.
It's like the boxing.
Oh, that's
I already scheduled it.
Long.
I knew they were going to do it, and I already pushed it back further than they said last time. This match got pushed back quite a bit as well. Well, if this goes to 3, then we're going to be
Ben's going to be covering that one, but hopefully if Rafa can get it done in the tie break, but he's got to get there first.
Ran solo. Well, Jeff wants to move up the leaderboard by the looks of it. and wants to knock Ems off the leaderboard. So it looks like Ems is gone.
Don't have it, Ems.
Sorry, Ems.
Oh, nice volley. Good hands. Jeffrey heard me.
Rowdy can go down one.
Good volley, huh?
Rowdy. Oh, that was a good volley. Only got to see the back end of it.
Ali. Go on, Rafa. Ali.
There you go. Sorry, Ems, you're off. If you want to get back on there, it's going to have to be at least 5.
Gene said nobody should be rude to Ems. How dare you, Jeffrey?
Yeah, she is a main staple on the channel.
And she's a Rafa fan as well. So.
I'm going to have to keep an eye on this other match now. You might have to get a scoreboard going. Just FYI.
There we go. 40 love. Rafa looking for a game to love to force the tie break. He won the first set 6-3. We're approaching 2 hours.
Wow. Looks like we're going to go tie break.
Oh, that's a terrible first serve into the net from Rafa.
I'm just going to try and get the other stream up. See where they are. Well, they're on court already, so I better go and get the other one going.
Oh, looked like it might have been a double fault, but it's not. It goes down the line. And Rafa's done it. Press the button, Ben, because I can't do the buttons right now. But that is a game to love. And we're going to tie break. Let's. It's tie break time. Get your predictions in the live chat right now. Press the button, Ben.
Don't you worry. I'm next to it.
Right. I think I'm going to be going for the straight sets, Rafa. And I'm going to have Rafa winning this one.
7-5 for me.
7-4. I think it's going to be a typical 7-4 Rafa straight sets, but it's going to be maybe a tight 7-4. Maybe Paul goes 3-1 up, but you think Rafa's going to snatch it. We've got Jeffrey in with 7-4. MJ going 7-4. M's going 7-5 Rafa. Gene, of course, is going Paul 8-6. We've got Arik in with American flags. Who else? Any more? MJ, they're saying Jeffrey's copying me.
Be careful if the background changes or anything, because I'm gonna have to start WTA now, just so you know. So if it does, change it back. We'll have to.
No! It's a double fault.
Right, I'm gonna go anyway. See you soon.
What's he doing? I hate this. See you in a bit, Ben. Adios, amigos. Off goes Ben. Hopefully get rid of all that negative Rafa karma. But what's he done there? He's double faulted in the tie break. Don't want to see that. Is that his first? Second of the match. Good serve. Come on, unreturnable. Little Vamos from him as well. And Paul has the mini break. 2-1 in the tie break. Gene, no, that's nasty, Gene. That's the Rafa we know and love. Jugoslav loving it as well. MJ going. Ben leaving. Wow. Come on. Lead first service. You can cut the tension with a knife. Everyone's supporting Rafa inside this stadium. Is it going to get to Tommy Paul? Good serve from him. Massive forehand down the line. Rafa can only just get the ball back into play. Oh, and he can't flick that one round the corner. Good shot, Paul. And he extends his lead, 3-1. Yeah, apologies, MJ. I know my voice is not the best. I can understand that, and I completely agree with you. But yeah, nothing I can do. It's my voice, I'm afraid. Great serve. Is it going to be too good? Yes, it is. Follows it up with a nice little put away. Didn't have to smash it down. Just a nice volley at the net from Paul. And it is 4-1. Rafa got it all to do here in the tiebreak. I did say Paul would go 3-1 up and Rafa wins 7-4, but I don't know about 4-1. That means Rafa needs to win 6 on the bounce. We've got Jack in saying, damn, this is going 3 sets. Possibly. We've not hit 100 likes either on the video, so if you haven't already, please hit that like button. Subscribe to Game to Love if you're new. Be awesome if we can get to 100. It's an ace. Come on, let's go, Rafa. Big ace. Big time. Going to the changeover now. I don't know. I'm fascinated to see what Rafa can do here. If he can pull this off. He's just been involved in so many spectacular tie breaks this year. The one what springs to mind, of course, is the Manorino one. I believe that was at the Australian Open. It was just sublime. Jamie in saying, no surprises here. JG, it's going free. Good to see you, Jamie. I knew I would see you. You and Ems for the Rafa ones. We're here together. No Sam H, though. I don't know where Sam is. Paul leading 4-2. Rafa with one more serve. The serve goes into the net. He was serving at the backhand there of Paul. He tried to anyway. Come on. No more double faults. Come on. That's good enough. What a second serve. Paul can't connect with it. It's 4-3. Paul still with the break. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be difficult for him to hold both serves here. Surely Rafa's going to put pressure on at least one of these serves. And when I mean pressure, I just want to see a rally of some kind. Push Paul back. Create a little bit of chaos for him. Do something, please. Do not let this be 2 unreturnable serves. The first one's a good serve. The ball's in play. And we're into a rally. Maybe we are going to get a rally on the first one. Oh, it's just chopped back into play from Rafa. Really good shot from Paul. It's deep. He goes back there again. Rafa, oh, he's struggling. That is very good tennis from Tommy Paul. You cannot criticize that at all. That takes some cojones to hit big when it matters against Rafa. I mean, fair play. He wasn't messing around. He didn't play passive at all, Paul. Just thought, you know what? I'm going to absolutely welly these forehands. Sam Hates saying, oh, no, I ain't. I'm here. There she is. We've got all of the Rafa fans in. Sam Hates lurking. Good shot, Rafa. Inside out forehand. Is he going to finish this one? Goes to the backhand. Paul goes down the line. Nice backhand from Rafa. Opens up the court. Goes down. No, no, no. It hits the top of the net cord. It hit the top of the net cord. It had such a good angle to it, that ball. The angle was perfect. It hit the net cord and pulled it wide. Three set points, Tommy Paul. Come on, Rafa. We need a miracle now. We need a miracle. It's 3 set points. Rafa's got 2 serves, though. Ace! Come on! Vamos! Vamos, vamos, vamos! Need another one. Saves 1 set point with an ace down the tee. That was wow. 2 aces he's hit in this tie break, but a double fault. So it's silent. It sort of rules out one of them. Kevin saying, serenity, now breathe. It is another set point. Rafa has a serve, though. It's another really good first serve. We're going to get into the point. It's a great backhand from Paul. He's looking strong in this rally, and he's looking too good. He's done it. Tommy Paul has forced this one in Paris to 3 sets. And there's a few boos in the crowd. I don't know if it's just jeers for Tommy Paul. I don't think that's necessary, but fair play. Some good tennis when it mattered. Rafa, he's not playing that bad at all. Of course, it's not the best level of Rafa, but I think we're going to be in for a really good third set. But well played, Tommy Paul. I guess he did deserve it.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul. I was going to take this opportunity to promote our new Tennis One app, which is sponsoring this Paris Masters. If you want to download it, it will support the channel. And of course, it is an extremely good app to keep you up to date with everything what's happening in Paris and the WTA finals right now. This video is brought to you in collaboration with the Tennis One app. Make sure to download the app today using the link in the description. It has everything tennis in one place. That is live scores, stats, news, videos, and much more. The great thing about the app is they create a lot of their own content themselves at the tournament. And just the other day, they asked Coco Gauff if she's still on her parents' mobile phone bill.
And if you want to see the answer, make sure to download the app today. And if you do download it, you can then get involved in Game Zone. There's fun tennis games on the app. One of them, a bracket battle where you can win actual money. I mean, you don't have to pay to enter and you can win a lot of cash. So make sure to download the app, Apple or Android. And if you want to see our content, that's on there too. So even more reason to download it.
And remember, if you want all of your tennis in one place, download the Tennis One app today. Yeah, it is a very good app. Highly recommend downloading it. And use the link pinned in the live chat because it helps the channel to grow and we get more sponsorship opportunities. So, second set done. Rafa took the first one. Second one, Tommy Paul. Who's going to win the third? I think it's kind of in the balance. I would still favour Rafael NADAL from this position. But he's got to play a little bit more consistently. And I'd like to see him do more on the Paul serve. I mean, too many of them went 40 love and then he started playing. There's too many errors in the early stages of a Tommy Paul service game. And I hope that can change. But Rafa is back on the court. Tommy Paul also left the court. He's back. So the third set is due to start very soon. But just in the interval, let me take you through some of the other results in Paris today. So we started the day with Musetti beating Bassas-Philly. TFO defeated Draper. Tsitsipas defeated Evans. The big shock, really, Alex de Minaur beat Medvedev. And that really did surprise me and Ben because we had Medvedev winning the whole thing. I think they've played 19 times or something. And Medvedev has never lost to de Minaur. I saw some crazy stat earlier. I don't know if it is 9. That seems excessive, but they've certainly played quite a few times. And why did I get 19 or 19 games? Yeah, I don't know what I saw, but Medvedev basically always beats Alex de Minaur. But it didn't happen today. Felix was under a lot of problems, actually, from Mikael Weimer and looked like he was going to be going out. 4-1 down after losing the first set and then somehow managed to win the set 6-4 and then a tie break in the third. So somehow Felix got through. Alcaraz beat Nishioka quite easily. Dimitrov battered Fognini. The biggest match, probably one of the most entertaining, was Jules Simon defeating Fritz. That one went 3. Holgerun absolutely smashed her catch, and I think that's very good for my bracket because I had that one on there. Buster beat Chapeau, and here we are. Tommy Paul, Rafael NADAL. That's the next one. And there is one more match left in Paris, and that's Moutet versus Cam Norrie. So that is an overview of the matches today. We're going to have Rafael NADAL here serving first. And yeah, it's 15 all. So let's hope we see a good Rafa to start this third set. I think it suits him to serve first as well. Gives him an opportunity to, if he can break, have a nice scoreboard advantage. Oh, okay. That was the stat. Cheers, Gene. Demon was 0-18 versus top 5 opponents. Yeah, of course. I knew he hadn't played him 19 times, but I saw something. And in his 19th match against top 5 opponents, he finally got a win. So massive for Dimonor. Cheers, Gene. Appreciate that. And Jamie said, one match still left. Do they sleep in Paris? I mean, it's fascinating because now this has gone free. Are they going to push it till tomorrow? Or are they going to play it like really late? Double fault here from Rafa, 15:30. Not the start I was hoping to see here from him. And Jabur Pagula has kicked off as well. That one just started. It's 1-1 at the moment. Gene's saying they're going to play regardless. I mean, they are indoors, so there's no problem of light. So I guess they could just play, yeah. I'm not against playing late. I'm just on the players. I mean, hopefully if they are on really late, they get a nice slot tomorrow. Imagine being on first thing in the morning. Nah, they never do that. Tomorrow, I'm just looking at some of the matches. Some crackers, actually. Musetti, Casper Ruud looks like it's going to be starting off the day. And we've got Djokovic hatching off on at 2:30. So that's a bit of a lunchtime special for me and Ben. And the evening women's match is going to be Iga Garcia. 100% we'll be covering that one, me and Ben. Should be a really good one. Here we go. Backhand, Tommy Paul. Rafa on the stretch. Goes inside out, forehand. Rafa down the line. Oh, no. Paul's got there again. It didn't have any pace on it. I thought it had a little bit more. Paul's just playing very well. And he's going to get a break point here to start the third set. Rafa can't handle the pace of Paul. Just going to check something. Have these two played before? So they have. They played in Acapulco at the start of the year. And Rafa beat him 6-love and then tie break. So 1 bagel and a tie break. This one looking a lot closer. It's going to be break point Paul in the third set. Good serve. Oh, no. No. He's thrown this whole thing away. Hits it into the net. And Rafa has been broken. And I feel broken.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Yeah. Rafa's struggling. Certainly is. And the back end of the year not going how I would have liked it to have gone. But he's not out yet. Definitely never out. One break. We've seen Rafa come back from a lot worse. And he gets the first point here on the Paul serve. Love 15. Gee, not a fan of the Tommy Paul button. I can't say I'm a fan either. But, I mean, it's only fair. He just beat him. He just, not beaten. Whoa, careful. Steady on there. He's just broken, Rafa. So you've got to give him a button. Maybe Ben can upgrade it for you, Gene. That's wide. Surely it's wide. Yeah, it is wide. Tommy Paul's going to challenge it. It's wide for me. And that would be love 30. So opportunity here for Rafa just to break straight back. We've got Gene there saying Pagula's broken. And it's 2-1. Oh, my word. It was in by a hair. That ball was in by a hair. And he's going to have to serve again here, Paul. Love 15 down. It's annoying because the rally was kept going, but I was convinced it was out. Just clipped the outside of the line. First serve's not a good one from Paul into the net. Rafa sets himself over 2 hours on the match. Oh, it's a very good second serve. Bounced up nicely. Rafa just defending at the moment with the backhand. Scampers over to the forehand side. Can't get it back. 15 all. Jamie's saying Tommy Paul button sounds like something that would be good for a person with epilepsy. Or wouldn't. Yeah, of course. Wouldn't be good for someone with epilepsy. It's just not a good button. I mean, just repeats his name too many times. Ben likes a bit of variety though, and I agree with him on that. It's good to have all the buttons sounding very different. We don't want the same sounding ones. Rafa run into the forehand corner. Slice to the other side from Paul. Plays down the middle of the court. Forehand Rafa. Nice little lasso forehand. Goes drop shot. Paul's scampering. He gets there. And Rafa, what? What? I mean, he did everything. Rafa did absolutely everything apart from a very routine backhand down the line. Now I'm worried. I mean, that is a very weird shot from him. He don't usually miss them. Someone of his level, I don't know what's happened there. It's an easy shot. The ball sat up and he had the whole court to go down and missed it by some distance. He's definitely making this extremely hard for himself. That one's in. And it's sliced from Rafa. It's going to be sliced wide. 40-15, Tommy Paul now. The crowd aren't happy. Neither am I. This is not what we want to see. James saying it's rust, lack of match practice. I guess it is, but that was just a very easy shot. I mean, someone of Rafa's level, doesn't matter if he's not played the whole year, you wouldn't expect him to miss it. There's a better shots here from him. Definitely a lot better. Bit more pace on the ball. Bit more attacking intent. 40-30. Gene's asking me if I ever had a coconut mint biscuit. Can't say I have. The only biscuits I don't mind are Nice biscuits. I think they're quite coconutty. They've got sugar on as well. But I've never had a coconut mint biscuit. Great serve. Is Paul going to put him away? No, he doesn't. He actually allows Rafa back into this one. But I think he's going to be finished off. No, he hasn't again. Oh, was that ball not out? No, it wasn't. Paul, I don't know. He allowed Rafa to hit far too many balls there. However, still got it done. And held serve. And Paul leads here to love. Consolidates the break. Sarah and Sam Rafa disappointing. Guessing Paris Masters remains a mystery. Yep. I mean, in a way, this is probably his best chance of winning the Paris Masters. I don't think he's going to have a better opportunity next year. With every passing year, it's going to be harder and harder. So you could maybe look at this as saying it's his last chance saloon of ever winning the Paris Masters. One of the events he's never won. Would be a shame if he ends his career without winning it. Mallory is saying today's the upsets day. This one's not over. Listen, M's saying ignoring all the negativity. I think we can still try and remain a little bit positive. It's not done yet. We've got Gary and Sam as usual. We have a somewhat disrespectful crowd. Tommy is playing well enough to deserve applause. Agreed completely. I think it has been definitely a little bit too disrespectful for my liking as well. Especially after the second set, Tommy Paul winning. There was a lot of boos and jeers. At least applaud him. I mean, Tommy Paul's playing very well. And I'm a big Rafa fan. You all know that. But Probably deserves to win, Tommy Paul. That is a fantastic shot. Rafa didn't run for the last one. 15 all. Here comes Paul again. He's not let off the gas. We've got Pegula 3-1 up against Ons Jabeur. So Pegula's finally found a little bit of form in Fort Worth. Sorry. We got Oguche in saying Nadal's getting older. His smash are not strong enough. I don't know. That's not a good serve, though. Second serve. He's got his second serve win percentage up a little bit. Was in the 20s or 30s. Now it's 40. Oh, good shots, Tommy Paul. Oh, and he's dragged it wide. Come on. Rafa can just, if he can get a few gifts, he'll take it. Put it that way. He needs Paul's level to drop. This may be a match where he can just somehow get through it and then reset for the next one and feel in a better place. Obviously, if he plays like this in the next round and somehow scrapes through this, then he's not going to win the next round. Great serve. Just clips the top of the net cord coming back over from Paul. And Rafa's on the back foot instantly. Comes in. Not a good approach shot. And Rafa passes him. Nice backhand. Flicks it round the corner. Come on, Rafa. Let's go. 40-15. Let's do this. If you haven't already, guys, please hit the like button. Let's try and get up to 100 likes for Rafa. I'm sure there's loads of you in here who have not hit that like button. And we will really appreciate. If you want to help us also get to our 200 members, join. The link I've put in the live chat right now. Oh, Rafa passed. He approached on the serve. Kind of lost his footing a little bit. Off balance. And he didn't even attempt to hit that ball. Pegula breaks again, 4-1. At this rate, I might even get to watch that match. Come on, vamos, let's go, Rafa. He does hold. He's on the board in the third and ends that game with an ace. Vamos.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Right, so he's on the board now. That could give him a little bit extra confidence just to play his shots and calm down. He's going to have to hit the ball a lot harder, a little bit more in the corners, and just play with a greater intensity here and hope Paul drops, because Paul is the better player. No doubts about it. Gene saying Paul gets broken here. I am calling it. Lion I saying too early to sleep on Rafa in this set, but some worrying signs. Definitely worrying signs, but it's definitely too early. I still think Rafa wins this match. Maybe that's the optimist inside me. I don't know. I feel like he's still going to win this match. I just get that feeling. I've watched him in a lot worse situations, and the closer we get to the end, Paul's going to start realising. He's going to be thinking, oh, I'm just about to beat Rafa here and knock him out of a Masters event. And then you're going to start seeing a few dodgy shots, a few shanks maybe. That's just what I think anyway. Maybe it's wishful thinking. Jamie saying, what's the Nadal service look like? Have speeds been consistent? I missed the start of the match, so I can't really say how it was at the beginning. I'll keep an eye on it from now. In terms of speeds, I don't know. Statistic-wise, you can see it on the screen. It's not that much different to Paul's. pretty similar. I don't think it's been a bad problem. Is it three double faults? One that really cost you time in the tie break. But he's hit some good aces as well, Rafa. 5 aces. I don't think the serve's been the issue. It's more been this. Like, just trying to find... Rafa just trying to hit winners from the back of the court has not been good at all. Rachel thinks Paul might choke. I think so. That is a shocking return. This is, for me, where the problems have been. On the return. The return games from Rafa is where he's getting killed, not on his serves. Gary saying, Rafa will not go easy. Been the same way for 18 years. The big three, no more words in a dictionary for them. Exactly. He's not going to just bow out here. That's a great ace, though, from Tommy Paul. And he's definitely the better player. I mean, he's got the break, and he's the one who looks more assured on his service games. 172 kilometre an hour ace there for him. I think Rafa just needs his level to drop. Paul to get very nervous. And then Rafa, of course, to do a lot better on the return games. That is better. There we go. Winner off the return. Flicks a backhand down the line. 40-15. Jamie saying, serve seems to be average, which is good for Nadal. Yeah, exactly. I don't think that is the problem. It just does seem pretty average. It's not one I've been, like, when I'm looking at it thinking, oh, no, here we go again. It's going to be another terrible second serve, or he's taking all the pace off it. When he was doing that, a lot of the time he was having problems with his abdominals. And, of course, he had an issue with his shoulder as well. There we go. Closer to 100 likes as well. Thank you, everyone. 87. 13 more to go. So please hit that like button if you haven't already. Join our Patreon as well, because we are going to be launching Player Roulette very soon. I'm going to write a message to all the Patreon members, maybe tomorrow, if I have some time, just explaining all how Patreon Roulette's going to work. But for those who don't know, it's going to be basically a sweepstake in the big tennis events, and you'll get a player who you'll be sort of supporting, and we'll give you a big shout out if you can win, maybe some prizes as well. It's only for Patreon, so make sure to download the Patreon app and join us on there. You don't need the app either. You can just use it on a desktop if you don't have a mobile phone. I mean, who doesn't? Some good shots here from Rafa, though. From 40 love, he's just hit a few winners. What is going on? It's all coming together for him. 3 winners from Rafa when it matters. And that one's long. Come on. Break point, Rafa. I don't know how he's managed this. 40 love to juice and now advantage. Yeah, Gary's saying, you're exactly right. I've actually been impressed with Rafa's serve. That's not the issue. Certainly not. The issue is the return, and we've actually just seen it in the last 3 minutes. It all come together. I don't know what's happened. The last 3 minutes, it's all coming together. The crowd, shut up, being disrespectful. It is a break point, Rafa. Second serve's in. Backhand down the middle of the court. Big forehand, Rafa. I think he's missed it. No, he's missed it. It's out. I'm sorry. I can't celebrate that. The crowd wasn't sure. Rafa's nodding his head. I think the ball's out. They're going to challenge the call, but for me, it's out. And Rafa's missed it. It's taking some time to see this replay. Oh, we've got the heartbeat. Is it in? Is it out? Yes, it is out. It is out, unfortunately. It's going to be juice. So close. Oh, wish you could have had that shot again. Jessica Pegula, on the other hand, 6-1 first set. Blowing Jabeur off the court. This is a lot better, though. We're seeing the best Rafael Nadal these last 5 minutes. Long may it continue. Second serve. Rafa, massive forehand return. Oh, that's another close one. That's another close one. Tommy Paul challenging now. I think this one's in. I think this one's on the line. No, it's out as well. No. That one looked in. That one looked in. He's playing so much better, but it's out. Just keeps missing the forehand. Yeah, you're right, Kendra. It's looking good, though, Rafa. I mean, it's quite close. Paul.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul. I'm just so sad because Tommy Paul got too many points against Rafael NADAL. Vamos! What an ace! That's what I'm saying. The serve's been quite good. Probably Rafa's serve's been his best part of his game, maybe today. Apart from that little spell of some good returns, we've not seen any of them. Let's see how Pagula's getting on. 15-30. Jabeur trying to break to start the second. Ben's probably wondering this match is probably going to go on longer than his one. Oh, good backhand winner cross court from Paul. 15-all. He is leading here 3-1 in the third set. It's on his racket. If he can hold all of his serves, he's through to the next round to play Carreño Busta. Kendra saying, told you Rafa has had way too much time off, but this was definitely winnable. He still has a slim chance if he can get his forehand together. He can't get broken again. And right now, Paul is threatening it. 15-30. I still think Rafa's winning this match. Daz. If to be totally honest, I think Rafa's winning this match. I hope. Good serve. Goes drop shot. Paul gets there and he gets it down the line. Look at that pace from Tommy Paul. 2 break points here for the double break. The drop shot wasn't the worst from Rafa, but Paul made up a lot of ground quick and didn't have to do much with it. He was always going to flick it down the line. Maybe Rafa should have tried to cover that side. Mistake from Rafa, I guess. 2 break points. First serve's in. Rafa goes volley. He's missed the volley terribly. Shocking. Maybe I'm not so sure Rafa wins this match now because he's down a double break. And I will save you from the Tommy Paul button because I don't think Paul even did anything. Just Rafa made error after error. The worst out of all of them was the volley at the net. At his body, just didn't adjust his racket in time. And sweating a lot, Rafa. And struggling a lot. Could be curtains. Gucci and saying at this level, I don't see Nadal winning. I think you got to give a lot of credit to Tommy Paul. I mean, he's played very well. I keep saying it, he deserves to win. No doubt about it. He's not put a foot wrong. And he's been in good form, Paul. I know Ben said it earlier. Let's have a look at some of them results. So Tommy Paul, 31 in the world he is at the moment. And he's beaten, let's see who he's beaten then. I mean, I don't know who Ben's talking about. He's not beating anyone brilliant, though. He beat Seb Korda, obviously at the US Open. That was a big result in 5. and then lost to Casper Ruud in 5. I mean, not played much since then. In Guion, lost to Rublev, lost to Mikael Weimer in Stockholm, and lost to Dominic Thiem. And that was actually a really good match. The one in Vienna was good. Tommy Paul played well, and Thiem's coming back to a good level. So, and I mean, he only lost in 2 close tie breaks. So, there's some good results. Of course, the big one, he beat Batista Agut. That was it in the first round of Paris. So, he's playing well on these courts. In straight sets, he beat Agut. Is he going to knock out 2 Spaniards in a row? And then the maddest thing is, Tommy Paul would then have another Spaniard in the 3rd round. So 3 Spanish players in a row for Paul, if he can win this one. Yeah, Gary, definitely. You've got to be impressed with how Tommy's handling his nerves. Doesn't look nervous at all. Pegula there does hold eventually. Leads 1-love. Oh, Paul, what's he doing? What's Paul doing? I'll have to watch that again on the replay. He just looked like he stood still. Did he not expect the ball to come over? He thought it was going into the net and it just sort of come over last minute. Paul wasn't ready for it. Rafa gets the point. 15-all. You'd have to think he has to break now. Has to break now. Oh, great return. Rafa's going to finish it off, is he? Oh, that's good. That is good. Tracked it onto his racket. Forehand down the line. Half volley. 15-30. That was really good. All the Rafa haters are in. Let's see if you're Gene Jugoslav. Listen, I can see you. Don't worry, guys. I'll see you. He's not done yet. He's not done yet. Misses the first serve. Second serve up. Oh, close to a second serve, but it clipped the line. And Rafa goes into the net. 30-all. Got Ben asking me who's doing Sabalenka Sakari. I believe that's nobody. I don't think anyone's doing it. Maybe Cavi. Good forehand. Great from Tommy Paul. Backhand to the forehand of Rafa. Rafa steps into it. Is he going to come towards the net now? Oh, my word. That is great from Tommy Paul. Goes down the line. Rafa stretching. Can't make it on the run. He tried to do a passing shot. Oh, it's just so tense. It's so tense. $40-30. Please, come on. Let's get this to juice. Keep this match alive. First serves in. Rafa slices it. It's a miss. It's actually a shank. I'm giving that a shank from Rafa. A weird sound off the racket. I don't think he caught it right. Bit lapsadaisical from him. I don't even know where the shank button is. We've got too many buttons in here. So many players. And the shank, nowhere to be seen. Well, Paul, 1 game away from a place in the next round of defeating Rafael NADAL.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Rafa serving to stay in Paris. And that's a winner from Tommy Paul off the return. The crowd are jeering. They're not happy at all. They don't want Rafa going home. They don't want him. Jamie saying Rafa really hates indoors. Jesus, yeah. He looks like a man who doesn't like it right now, I must admit. I'm very fearful to see Rafa, actually, at the ATP finals. I don't know if I want to see it. Tommy Paul gifting him a point there. Oh, good serve. Oh, my word. What are you doing, Rafa? So, I mean, he's a great volleyer, Rafael NADAL. Today, he looks like he's never volleyed a tennis ball in all of his life. I've seen about 3, 4, 5 volleys now from him, which just looks amateur at best, like amateur volleys. That's not even a good one. He got away with it again. Put it away, Rafa. His hands are good at the net. What is all of these dodgy volleying? Like, it's all fairy stuff, like trying to make this mad angle. What are you doing? Misses the first serve. Second serve coming up, 40-30. Almost up to 100 likes. If you haven't already and you're just joining, hit the like button. We'll get a special button out if we get to 100. 4 more to go. No. Just no. Coming in. Trying to hit a half volley. Is Paul going to put Rafa out of his misery here? Yeah, the thing is, Rafa does need matches just to get warm on this surface. And him going out straight away, not going to help him going to the ATP finals at all. I'm just fearful of it. That'll be his next event. And he's going into it looking ropey, to say the least. Second serve. It's a deep return from Tommy Paul. It is match point. Match point, Tommy Paul. And he's now 1 point away from the breadstick.
Match point.
2 hours 32 on the clock. Rafa facing match point, and it's going to be a second serve. Is Rafa going out of Paris in the second round? Is it an early exit for him? Medvedev's gone out today. Is Rafa going to go out as well? Forehand, 2, down the middle, and he's out. It's terrible. Didn't look at it at all. Tommy Paul goes to the net. Rafa smiles. And it's nice to see him embrace. Tommy Paul got some nice things to say, I'm sure, about him. But it's just not been, it's not gone to plan. The comeback for Rafa's not gone to plan. And he's gone out straight away. Devastated, to be honest.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of speechless. I don't really have much positive things to say. Of course, Rafa's gone out early. I was really hoping we would get a potential Rafa Djokovic matchup here. Wasn't meant to be. The way he played today is probably for the best that we don't get to see it from a Rafa fan perspective. He'll be back for the ATP finals. He's not got these matches now under his belt, which I was hoping he would have. And credit to Tommy Paul. That's the only thing I really want to say. I thought Tommy Paul was excellent. He didn't put a foot wrong. He handled the occasion very well. There's a lot of people now saying that Rafa's finished. Don't be so silly. It's one match. He's not played for some time. A lot of things have happened off the court. Let's give him some time. But I must say, there was some very uncharacteristic misses from Rafa, particularly in the volleying department. The serve seemed okay. Just some of the routine Rafa shots we have become accustomed to, and maybe we've taken for granted. He pulls off shots which we see week in, week out, and we think that's just normal Rafa. He wasn't doing them today. And without that, he's not Rafael NADAL. He's just a player inside the top 100. And fortunately, that's all he was today. Tommy Paul beat him in 3 sets, and he's gone home. So, yeah, sorry, guys. Sorry, all the Rafa fans. It is definitely a sad one. I'm going to probably go and join Ben now on Pigula on Jabur. So please join us for that one. Thank you, everyone who did like the video. We did finally get to 100. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, download the Tennis One app, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.